Hey guys, so the next thing I want to do is review a little bit of our rhythms. I've written 3 measures up here in 4/4 time, which means we have 4 counts in each measure. And just kind of going to do some sizzling to review some of these rhythms, because on some of my late video submissions, the one that just came in this last week that was covering stuff from back in September, I could tell some of us are still struggling with this. So the first thing we want to do is identify our counting. So if I was to write in my counting and keep track of all 4 counts in each measure, this quarter note gets 1 count, so I'd write a 1 under it. This one gets 1 count, but I'm not going to write a 1 again because we're going to count to 4 in every measure. So each of these quarter notes gets 1 of the 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. We reset counting at the bar line. We've got half note here. A half note is open. It's not colored in. It is worth 2 counts. So we're going to label that 1, 2. It's going to sizzle twice as long as these. This is also a half note. It's not filled in like our quarter notes over here. It's also worth 2 counts. We've already used 1 and 2, so now we're going to use counts 3 and 4. Now, this is our whole note. It lasts for all 4 counts, so we're going to label it 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's sizzle this line together, and when we get done, if you struggled, just pause the video, run it back, and you can sizzle it again with us. Here we go. 1, 2, sizzle with me. Let's do that one more time, and I'm going to tap my foot nice and loud so you can hear that foot tap. 1, 2, sizzle with me. So we want to make sure that not only are we getting the right notes with the right fingers, but we're also getting our rhythms right. Because when we start playing all these lines out of the book, which we've been doing, most of us have, then we've got to make sure we're reading these as 1 count, these as 2, and these as 4. So guys, this quick video is just reviewing our rests and our silences. Now, some of you have been nailing all this stuff, so if you think you have this down, you don't need to watch this part. But for those of you that have been struggling, and I've noticed in some of these recent videos I've got that some of you are not grasping this concept of rest, so we're just going to review it to catch everybody up. So this is the exact same setup I had for the notes. All I did was replace each note with a silence. Now, my art skills aren't as good as your book, but when you see those squiggly looking S things, those are quarter rests. Each one of those is worth 1 count. So 1 count of silence, another count of silence, another count of silence, another count of silence. We would count that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get to our second measure. It looks like a little rectangle coming up from the line, kind of like a hat. That is a half rest. It is worth 2 counts of silence. We count that 1, 2. Here's another one. We count it 3, 4. Just like we did in the half notes before. This one is the whole rest. It's the rectangle coming down from the line, and it is worth 4 counts. So 1 count, 1 count, 1 count, 1 count, 2 counts of silence, 2 counts of silence, and 4 counts of silence. So if you've been struggling with this rhythm stuff, hopefully this will help you catch up. Anytime you see this, you're just tapping your foot. You're not saying ta and playing a note. Same thing for this, except you tap your foot twice. And on this one, you tap your foot 4 times without making a sound. This is how we notate silences in music. Thank you.